Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 7 of my Turda campaign playing on the Allied side. Previously, we crushed a lot more units on the left side, including the AA that was covering Turda, and that's going to allow us to now clean up these 3 units, and then probably push into Turda after that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to engage the 59th Pioneer Battalion with the armoured detachment Jupiter here, as well as the 6th Engineer Battalion. And then we'll also bring up some artillery. Which artillery would I like? Those 149s, 149s. I think, yeah, one of these is fine. And then some aircraft, plus a unit probably in Phase B. We'll go for this one. So we're going to keep the 2nd Battalion of 34th available to maybe chase them down if they're disorganized. And I don't know if I need fighters. We could probably just use the bombers to help us through this. Although what do I get in the bombers? It is just bombs, isn't it? We do have some pretty scary tanks we've got to deal with, so I think I'm actually going to deploy the Ju-87s. Because the 2nd Army Corps does come with some Jagdpanzers and Stugs, so can't ignore those. Nice tactical battle. And in we go. We're up against the 59th Pioneer Battalion, the 2nd Army Corps, and the 1st Battalion, the 25th Infantry Regiment. We got some extra reinforcements coming in Phase B. I'm just going to manually deploy, put down some units. I'm all set up. So what I've done on the left is we got the Vernatore Moto with the Panzerstreik that's just going to be pushing through the tree line. We got the Reshitsa that's going to be aiming up this road to hopefully pop any armor that comes that way. We've got a Reshitsa here that's going to be shooting up this road. I could maybe get that a little bit further up, but it's a bit risky. I could put it maybe there. But yeah, those Vernatore Moto to go into the left. We've got one to cover the Reshitsa, but another Panzerstreik there. Then we've got some Pionieri kind of pushing up with loads of MGs to cover them. We've got a couple of Reshitsa covering the roads further back. Pionieri moving into this objective with, again, Reshitsa covering further back. We've got ZBs going to be covering the edge of the green line here. And then we've got, the Reshitsa again. Pionieri, more ZBs and stuff. All ready to go. Let's get to it. Oh, we also got the Ju-87s in the bottom left there. The recon ones and then the cluster ones. We'll maybe try and get some nice cluster strikes in early on. Let's go. I think everybody's moving. Yep, we're all good. Let's get the recon out. And we'll follow them up with the cluster. I just want to try and kill as many of the tanks as possible. So there's like a nice group of tanks there. Group of tanks on the right. We'll go for those ones. We'll go for these. We can go for those. Nice. Good hits, good hits. Fortunately, not too much in terms of kills. Forces are getting into position. Looks like we've managed to take this right side pretty easy. And let's just make sure that's unloading. And get the ZBs to the edge there. It's need to move up. Okay. We need some more of this close air support going. What I can do actually is cover that road with the Reshitsa. This could be a good hit. A really good hit. It's going to hit the Jagdpanzer as well. Oh, huge. Lovely stuff. Right, we'll let the Deshita start moving forwards. These can continue pushing through on the left there. It looks like we have some contest on the right. We do have a Pioneer Assault in there, which has the double flamethrower with multiple submachine guns. Really nasty piece of work at close range. The Reshitsas are just so good. I haven't opted to bring in any of my tanks yet because I'm kind of waiting to get through theirs, and then we'll bring in ours and kind of make a counterattack that way. Let's make sure the Panzerschreck doesn't get ahead of the rest of the infantry. Okay, good. We'll bring up some more machine guns there, a couple machine guns. Good. A couple AT guns is what I meant, the Schneiders. I'm just throwing the grenade there, should blow up the Goyo Soda Shock. And I think it's probably a good time to start bringing in that group of armor. Nice. Start moving the AT forwards. Any more tanks I gotta worry about? We've got one more recon that I can bring up. I do have bombers, so I should be buying those as well. I can bomb any annoying infantry squads. I do want to be hitting their artillery, to be honest. It's a really nice bombing strike. Oh, the Reshitsa took artillery to the face there. I do have my own artillery ready to go, so let's bring that in. And we can set up some counter battery. I will make sure that these Reshitsa keep moving. We'll let these pioneers fall back that are too low on number. Gonna get some more PNNA that can just help push through the town there. gonna send some more tanks that way. There is the Jagdpanzer turning up on the right, so we'll some Ju-87s to head that way. I'd actually say I might just kill the Jagdpanzer before I need to. Just drop this cluster onto that AT gun. I don't know how much damage that's gonna do. Not much. We killed the other one though. It at least spins them down. Can't be very pleasant to have that ordnance dropped on top of you. Just getting one of the bombers in. Bomb that one. That one. And that one.
Retragerea! Moarte din ceruri. Gata de... Medic! Frumoasă lovitură, ochitor! Ai o problemă tehnică? Medic! Ochii din cer.
Oh, okay. They both missed. That one didn't. The bee's getting chewed up in the open here. Just using these clusters to hit infantry because I don't really have any other targets for them. So I'll use them. Right, left side's firmly in our grasp. We just need to capture one more flag, I think, for the total victory. I need to try and hold this one if I can. Let me bring up some Stokes here.
Poziția mea e la ora 3, sunt sub foc puternic. Stau în așteptare.
Absolute turkey shoot for the bombers. Not too bad for my tanks now either.
Sunt lovit. Corpul 4 gata de acțiune. Recepție clară. Mitraliera asta ucide bolșevici. Nu mai am muniție. La dracu. Recepționat. Ai o problemă tehnică.
Kill. And there it is. Total victory. After 12 minutes and 1 second. 101 kills, 7 losses. Yeah, that was a bit more one-sided than I thought it would be. I guess with the Ju-87s, it kind of made it trivial. There we go. Pretty solid attack. We got 9 Stug kills. We killed 3 of the Jagdpanzers, the Jagdpanzer 38 T or 38 Führer. That's cool. Really nice. Those are all going to be disorganized now. And we're not in range to kill them, but we can certainly move up onto Turda. Is there anything I can do here? There's like a recon battalion. Kind of want to just see if I can kill a few more bits and bobs. I think there is anything else. And didn't really get attacked over here at all. They did set up AA there. That'd be kind of awkward to push into, that's for sure. But yeah, we've isolated, I guess, the Hungarians from the Germans entirely. And I guess we might as well just move into Turda now. Is that going to be it? We cut them off. Soviet victory. Victory embraces the new Soviet-Romanian alliance. The invading Hungarians were roundly defeated and expelled from Transylvania. The battle was not easy, with heavy casualties on both sides, but well worth it for the fresh allies. For Romania, it means taking back Turda and lands lost to their arch nemesis, while for the Soviets, the road to Budapest has been opened weeks in advance. With the Hungarian capital ever closer, the minor Axis nation will likely not last much longer in this war. So the historical outcome was a Soviet victory. The Hungarian offensive in Transylvania failed, and in the face of stubborn Romanian resistance, the hard-fought delay gave the Allied Soviets a chance to pour through the critical Carpathian mountain passes and shore up the defensive lines. Nonetheless, for about a week, and against worsening odds, the Hungarians repelled several overwhelming Soviet-Romanian counterattacks. Thanks to the German 23rd Panzer Division's intervention, the front stabilized before the Soviet-Romanian troops resumed their counteroffensive in early October. Once more, the Hungarians held on to Turda, but faced with being surrounded, evacuated the city. Interesting. Although failing to hold back the combined Romanian-Soviet forces in Transylvania, the Hungarian defense of Turda prevented a breakthrough towards Kolozsvár. This, in turn, influenced the Red Army's shift towards Debrecen and later on Budapest. Well, in the end, total victory. 4-1. The score probably could have been a lot higher. We could have sat there and probably gone through and destroyed all of them, to be honest. Yeah. We took the objectives. That's the main one, right? Turda is 10,000 to the owner and 1,000 gained per turn. We let them have it for a little while, but obviously it flipped sides, so it took the points away from them. They're now only on 7,800. We're on 37,800. I feel like this would be actually a really good multiplayer campaign to play, because it's not too long, and it seems quite competitive. This sort of campaign needs a bit more back and forth in order to utilize all the reinforcements that you have coming in throughout the campaign, because we only got like 6 turns, well, maybe even less actually, into the campaign as a whole, and there's like 20 turns in this campaign potentially. So yeah, there you have it. That is the Turda campaign complete. And next up, I will be jumping into the Dukla Pass campaign. We'll do that probably on the Axis side, maybe. We'll see. Let me know what you guys want me to do next in the comments. It will either be Turda on the other side or Dukla Pass on either side. Yeah, what would you prefer? Let me know. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the campaign, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.